Welcome back, guys. Rachel Schaefer back at you with another video, and we have the PS5 Slim that we unboxed last week. Although a little bit tired, as I literally woke up when I brought in the PS5 Slim. Need to get it done. So, and besides, I never had experience with one before. I only had experience with the Fat. But nevertheless, it's been a few days, and we got in, as part of the mailbag that you saw a couple weeks ago, the WD Black hard drive, the SSD stick for the PS5, and also, as you could see, it's officially licensed by Sony. Comes with a 14-day trial of PlayStation Plus. Don't know if my buddy's eligible for it, but we'll try. And of course, on the back you have the window with the serial number and everything. So on camera, we are going to be opening this and installing the SSD. Now, obviously, it doesn't come with one. This is just additional storage for the PlayStation. So we're going to be adding, I believe it's a 1 terabyte to the PlayStation, because 1 terabyte's actually affordable now. I think it's $119 for the 1 terabyte and $199 for the 2 terabyte. It's a lot cheaper. SSDs are really going down in price. But it's weird because Xbox only went down a little bit. Like, the 1 terabyte Xbox card is still $50 more than this stick is. And this is it. This little tiny stick is what's going into the PS5 Slim. And this is 1 terabyte, and it's got a built-in heatsink. Now, that's the big thing. And not only that, but it's officially licensed by PlayStation, like I said. But the biggest thing, you have to get an SSD with a heatsink on it. Sony even tells you that's the one they want you to use because it needs the heatsink to dissipate heat. So, and on a PS5 Slim, how we're going to do it is we're going to turn this around. And again, we're going to prop this up. That's one thing I will give the Slim. If I wanted to do this on a fat PS5, I would have to take the entire plate off, and I'd have to put it up front, rip it off. You know, it's maybe a pain in the butt to put back on, but it's actually really easy to take off. Now, right here is where the SSD is going to go, right in this slot. And you need a Phillips head, and we got our trusty Stanley. And we're going to, I don't know like the technical term for the number, but I know it's a Phillips head. So we're gonna, it's a standard screwdriver. If you're familiar with it, it's a standard screwdriver. And it's kind of hard to get the plate off of here. I'm gonna try to use the screw, see if it'll, there we go. And this is the bay that the hard drive goes in. And you'll notice there's a screw here. And the reason the screw is there, we take it off with the same thing. The reason the screw is there is to hold the hard drive in place. So we're going to do that. Oh, it's a little longer than I thought it would be. Thought it would just be a short stubby screw, but it's not. It's got a little washer, I believe, on it. Let me see. Oh, okay. It's not really a washer, I don't think. It does come off, though, but I want to leave it there for right now. I don't know if I need it, but we'll find out. This goes in just like this. Oh, it does move because there's different sizes. So you got to go by that. These holes is for the washer. So we need to measure exactly where this would go, and it would go in the second. So let me put this in. And one goes in one way. So it looks like it goes in the second hole for this one. And make sure it's in tight. And there it is. There's our hard drive, and we're going to use this, put the washer underneath first as we showed you. And now we're going to screw her in. it's just tilting because it's the fat one, the hard drive one. But you can see hard drive's not going anywhere. It is implanted in there. And of course, we take our cover, right over here, put that back on top. I thought for a second it was under here, but it's not. And it's a long screw. We've got the PlayStation logos on it. We're just gonna tighten her up. Takes a little bit because it's a long screw. Now we're gonna put this plastic part back in. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to see from the side. Hold on a minute. Because it's facing me, so I'm trying to make sure that it can go in. Alright. And just gotta make sure the holes match up. So that's good. That's what's good about actually seeing inside, because you can make sure the cover's in like it is now. And that's it. That's all there is to it about opening and changing the drive. I don't like how loose these things seem to be. So we're gonna take this now to the TV and we're gonna plug it up and see our new space. Alrighty, so we are in front of the TV. The PlayStation turned on by itself as soon as I flicked the channel. So wouldn't you know it? But we're gonna make sure everything's on the up and up. To use your M2 SSD, you'll need to format it. When you format your M2 SSD, all data on it will be deleted. If you want to continue to use your PS5 without formatting your M2 SSD, turn off your PS5, then remove your M2 SSD. Note that saved data, screenshots, and video clips cannot be saved in M2 SSD storage. So we're going to format it anyway because that's what we want. So it formats. Damn, that's hella quick. Oh, this is actually cool. The read speed of your M2 SSD is as follows. If you experience problems playing with a game installed on your M2 SSD storage, try installing it in console storage. Read speed 6614 megabytes. So that's around 6 gigs a second. Your M2 SSD has been formatted to change where games are installed. Go to Settings, Storage, Installation, Location. To safely remove your M2 SSD, turn off your PS5 first. And we're gonna blow this up real quick so we can go into logging in as me, because I have pretty much all of the games. So we're going to go to Settings, Storage, and it's separated. So you have console storage. We don't have USB. I have it on mine, but he doesn't have one yet. So USB extended storage, M2 storage, we have exactly 1 terabyte. It says size 1.01 terabytes, but it gives us exactly 1 terabyte to use, which honestly I've never seen before. Console storage is 132 left because I've been downloading games and this stuff all day. So installation location, we're going to be sending everything to the M2 storage because that's where, well, it needs to go because the other one's almost full. Because there's a few cold PS4 games he wants to play. So let's go to the library. See if there's anything that we can download for him that he would want to play. Now, I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. I gotta get it because I haven't really been using it. So I figured, what the hell, why am I paying for it if I'm not using it? So some of these games are, PlayStation Plus. Where the hell? Most recent, that's why. They always go to most recent. They never, once you have something selected, they never go to that. I know exactly what game to download for him. God of War. And this is a PS4 game, I know. But download. I hate how they do this shit. Calculating one item. 11 minutes left. So the same as the console storage. So that's good. So we're going to come back to this when it is done downloading, and we're going to start it. Alright, so some time has passed. I'm in the living room to test it because now I have my Switch in the bedroom. So we installed our God of War successfully. And by the way, that's the wrong God of War, but I want to show you from the system on the storage. So as you can see here, Games and Apps, just to show you, God of War is on the app, is on the M2. Forgive my aunt's 10-inch dog for barking. He doesn't know how to take care of his animals, but hey, because when she's down here, she gets love and attention, and well, she gets left upstairs a lot. So as you can see, we have it working, and just that quickly, we were able to install the SSD. It takes all of maybe 5 minutes to do so. But now, as you can see, I think the mail just came in, but anyway. But as you can see, all of 5 minutes it took to install the SSD, and now we're running God of War just that quick. And if a PS4 game can launch that quickly, imagine a PS5 game. So anyway, I call this a success. For now, Rachel Schaefer signing off.